Hello everyone. You are listening to this audiobook on channel Voice of Purpose by NSS IIT Bombay.
You're walking towards the kitchen to get a glass of water. It is late and everyone in the house is asleep. You tiptoe your way downstairs. On your way there, you feel a sudden gust of cold air. Shivering, you walk towards the window to close it. It's too dark to see anything, so you stumble around the furniture to get to the window. After closing the window, you make your way to the kitchen. When you finally finish drinking the water, you feel the chill of the air again. You look around to see where the wind is coming from, but you can't find the source. You hear the loud sound of glass shattering from behind you. There are goosebumps on your arm, and you can listen to your heartbeat. Too loud, too fast. Your stomach flutters uneasily. From the corner of your eye, you see something move. Taking a deep breath, you move to run back to your room. The moment you step out of the kitchen, someone jumps in front of you and you scream loud enough to wake up your neighbors. The light comes on and you see your brother standing there laughing so hard that tears are coming out of his eyes. Shaking your head, you leave him standing there while you walk back to your room. Of course, it's him. Who else could it be? I just described a scene out of a quintessential horror movie. The main element in a horror movie is fear. And after millions of years of evolution, our brain has certain fear triggers. The brain's right amygdala is what deals with fear learning. But brain scan research shows that horror movies don't activate the amygdala. The areas of the brain that are active during a horror movie include visual cortex, insular cortex, thalamus, and dorsal medial prefrontal cortex. The parts of the brain associated with planning, attention, and problem solving. So we aren't really afraid while watching the horror movies, at least not in the brain chemistry way. So what's really going on? To explore this, we'll have to understand the allure and psychology involved with the horror movies. Fear isn't exactly a happy emotion. Fear causes distress, but the psychology behind horror film explain that fear can be a pleasurable experience too. It is ironic how we hate the feeling of being scared, but we still enjoy the thrill. There are many theories involving psychological ideology that try to explain the appeal of horror movies. One such theory came from the Greek philosopher Aristotle. He introduced catharsis, which is an emotional release. Researchers connect catharsis to the subject at hand, where we release our negative emotions by watching violent or scary movies. According to some researchers, we remove the negative feelings we feel towards the world through the medium of horror movies. The feelings of positivity intensify after watching all those negativity-inducing scenes. This is known as the excitation transfer theory. Another theory is when the antagonist suffers in the film, we feel a sense of relief and experience closure of sorts. The loss of the antagonist is said to amplify the positive feelings at the end of the horror movie. This is the depositional alignment theory. Another theory focuses on the thrill that fear offers, particularly for sensation seekers, who may also enjoy other adrenaline spiking activities such as bungee jumping. This thrill may be especially pleasurable in a context where there is no real threat to us, otherwise known as unrealism. There is a sense of control, which in turn causes our body to relax and allows us to immerse ourselves in the movie. It enables us to feel these intense sensations without suffering the consequences. The fear can also bring people closer, as there is a fair amount of evidence that teenagers bond over watching horror films together. Watching horror films together, we can feel more connected with those watching with us. Our shared experience of facing the fear provoking events together can lead to us feeling physically and emotionally closer to one another, as suggested from Solf Silman's snuggle theory. The appeal is also due to two factors, mainly mystery and relevance. Filmmakers and producers create elements of mystery, suspense, gore, terror, and shock into their film, which creates tension. As the plot builds, the anxiety peaks and it starts to die down towards the end of the movie, creating a sense of reassurance and relief. The second factor is relevance. All horror movies have some relevance to our world, including things like a family, and introducing their story to us as viewers makes it appealing for us as we sense a personal connection. Other relevant subjects can be the universal fear of death, the unknown, or cultural, social, religious relevance. Most of these theories can be argued against, and there isn't one correct reason as to why people enjoy watching horror movies. In the end, it's just another way for friends and family to come together and have fun. Psychoanalyzing, it might seem like we are taking the thrill out of it, but I'm sure the next time a new horror movie is released, you'll still grab your friends, a bucket of popcorn, and get ready for a night filled with a roller coaster of emotions.
So, hope you guys had fun. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more interesting audiobooks.